Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
You're all welcome to today's program, Real Talk with Doris, where we talk about real life issues as youths, Christian youth in particular. And today, we will be looking at Christian relationship. Handling this discussion with me today is Mr. Miss Vivian Chukwu, say hello to the camera.
Hello.
Mr. Ali David, say hello to the camera.
Hello.
Mr. Chinonso Emmanuel, say
Hello.
hello. You are all welcome in Jesus' name.
Amen.
So, Christian relationship, as it dey hot, we're going to talk and today. We have so many things to deliver, so you guys just sit back and enjoy. So, brothers and sisters in the house, what is love? Because I mean, you cannot have a relationship without love, right? So, what is love? I want one or two persons to talk about love. Is it what is love to you?
To me, love is prioritizing the other person you claim to be in a relationship. So for you to say you love that person, that means you're prioritizing that person over every other person.
That's large. Prioritizing the significant other. Okay. Brother, not so. What is love?
Okay. It's a personal question, but
Yes, please.
so for me, love is commitment.
Okay.
It's treating others the way you want to be treated. For me, that is love.
Okay. I think we'll go by two definitions we have, or do we have anything to say? Okay, personally, I would say love is a deep feeling of affection, towards the person. So, moving on, hope we have not forgotten the topic. Christian relationship. What is romantic relationship? What is romantic relationship? Brother, Senator Peter, talk to us. What is romantic relationship?
Romantic relationship.
Mm-hmm.
think any I think any relationship is intimacy. So it's romantic relationship.
Would you like to? Okay, Brother David, romantic relationship.
Just as the name implies, romantic, romance, and I'm sure we all know what romance is. It has to do with, physical touch, has to do with engaging in, intimate what? Relationship, or should I intimacy rather? Yes, involving intimately with the other person. That is what I think.
Okay. Brother Chinonso, what is romantic relationship?
Like David said, it's a feeling, right? It's a feeling. It's infatuation. It's intimacy with the opposite sex, right? So I don't know if your question is if a Christian should be in such kind of relationship.
No, I'm just asking
What
is.
it's romantic relationship. So it's the intimacy um, two persons have for each other, right? So that's what I feel. It's a romantic relationship.
Miss Vivian, Chukwu, what is romantic relationship?
I agree with what you've said.
You have to say something. We want to hear what you are going to say about this topic.
For me, I don't believe it has to be, that intimate. It doesn't have to have physicalities and all of those. It just has to do with, having something different from what you have with every other person. So although we know that it must not be, the physicalities must not be involved. To me, that's what I feel it is, and that's what I believe. It is serious.
So moving on to the next question. This question goes to the brothers in particular. Brothers, are we here?
Yeah.
So, if a sister walks up to you and tell you, brother, take it up, I'm feeling this way towards you, how will you handle it? It is coming around though. So, let me start with you. How would you handle it?
I want to.
Tell us how you will handle it well.
What's the definition
Oh,
of
well.
well?
It's very simple.
Okay.
If I like her, I might say, okay, well, there's a chance for us to.
Remember I talked about creating relationship.
Yes, now, because when, I can't own a Christendom with someone like, someone to my have like super attraction to this. What doesn't matter. So be someone who has kind of things I like, and who's offering what I would like someone to offer me. Chances that I'll say, okay, let's pray about this, let's do this used to. But if it's someone that I don't have any interest in, or I don't say future because as nice as possible, I just tell her, sister, I will move on.
Hmm. Okay. Do you think it would be demeaning of her to approach you and tell you she has something for you?
I don't know what's the name is.
Like, do you look down on her? Do you feel she don't get class, we make her.
Like she has brought herself low, something like that.
I don't think so because me myself, I'm not scared.
Wow.
Because you see some, she see what is good and she something that is good. I understand.
Those are the guys.
I understand that you
Yes.
see what you like. I understand. It's like someone saying, because I can't afford a Ferrari, then doesn't mean I can't express my desire to have a Ferrari to own a Ferrari one because I can't afford it now. It's very easy. I don't think it's the meaning because
You still respect her as you used to, even after that.
yes now.
Okay. So, brother, Mr. David, how would you handle a situation like that?
Truly speaking, I'll be very happy. But that really depends. If I'm single, like I'm not in any relationship,
Okay.
truly I would appreciate her.
Hmm.
It's not easy to walk up to a guy, especially now, this time that we're in.
What's happening? What's
And
happening?
it's truly it takes so much, courage for a lady to walk up to a guy to tell him how she feels about him. It's very rare. So I would truly appreciate her. And if I'm not in any relationship at that point, I would try as much as possible to be very friendly with her. You understand? Possibly something can work out. But if nothing works out, we can still be good friends.
And you will not look down on her.
Just like I said, I would appreciate her. That's all it is.
Hmm. Brother, Mr. Chinos, how would you handle a situation like that? Would you be happy to?
Well, I think before before a sister, a Christian sister, someone's encouraged to walk up to a brother to say, "This is how I feel." She must have thought about it, right? It didn't just happen in a day. She must have also thought about what's the worst thing that can happen. So for me, as a Christian brother, I will not think um, I will not think it's out of place, right? I mean, she went for what she wants, and for me, there is no rule about this, even in the Bible. Bible did not. There is nowhere in the Bible. The Bible said that um, it's the guy that must walk up to the girl, right? So I feel it takes a lot of courage, and for that courage, I would be happy. And now it now boils down to my interest and what I want of anybody I would want to be having a relationship with. If he has those characters, pray about it. we'll think together and pray about it, and hopefully God will give us an answer. But if I do not have interest, I'll look for a diplomatic way to say no so that she won't feel hurt, or I won't what's the word now? I won't make her feel really bad, right? Because sometimes, like I said, it took a lot of courage for her to have pulled that thing. So telling her outright no, we won't have what's it called now?
Ego.
Yeah, her ego, right? Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Some of our brothers said they will be very excited if
This
a
one might be all
sister.
of us.
I said the brothers.
Some now, I know some are excited.
This one said he will be very glad.
Who?
This one.
Okay,
He
yeah.
said he will be very happy. And this one said he will encourage her, he will do what. But it still boils down to he will be happy. Now, Sister Vivian,
Yes, ma.
will you be bold enough to walk up to your brother and tell him, sir, I have something for you. I have a feeling for you. Is this something you can do as a sister?
Please tell me.
Oh, you want to give the brother your kiss.
For me, I can't do that.
Okay.
I can't.
After you heard everything they said to me.
No, really, I can't still do that. There are guys that okay, you're just trying to be nice to them, and they don't take care of what want treat you like talk more when you can't say something like that. You know that kind of embarrassment in your life. So for me, I wouldn't, even if I have feelings like that, I wouldn't walk up to the guy and I can start being unnecessarily friendly. But the friend itself will still get in it, make you know to say, now why are you come? But the friend is going to say, in case you have any mind to us waiting in my mind, you are free to come.
So
Okay, that's you giving green light.
Yes, I'll give
Okay.
green light, say, I'm available in
Some
case.
two way.
Yes, in case waiting in my mind, they your mind.
Hey,
You
as a Christian sister.
Yeah,
Brother David.
I'm giving green light. I'm giving light. This economy.
I don't want to ask Sister Vivian. Does that mean that when a sister is showing me some kind of um, friendship that is unnecessary,
Unnecessary.
not like unnecessary, but unusual. Let me
Yeah.
use the word unusual. If she's showing me some, does it mean that she's having some kind of feelings for me?
I think it's not in all cases.
Okay.
It's not in all cases. And then you just need to, discern the intention behind it.
Ask
And
Jesus.
Because there are times you will know, but it's not in all cases. But there are cases where the lady has some, ulterior motive.
Even if in cases where she doesn't have any other thing, you can pop the question now. It's a
When
matter of
when she start getting unusually friendly.
whether it's unusual or usual. Once you have interest, I mean, since you have issues discerning whether it's her being subtle about telling you I like you, just pop the question if you have interest.
So guys,
Mr. David, you guys say girl who don't get.
but you can talk to me after this.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, so am I supposed to answer that question?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, as a Christian sister like I am, I don't think I can do it. No, I cannot. No. I don't like embarrassment.
Seriously.
I don't like anything that will embarrass me. So I'll better just keep it in my heart and just be looking. I'm not going to be friendly with you, sir. I'll just be there, shall we?
It's not
That brings me to a question I once asked. Do ladies fall in love? Or do they just go for who
Is available.
is available?
That's what I
who
told
comes
someone.
to them?
I told someone before that for me, it's not about who I love, it's who comes to me. Yes, now.
So women don't fall in love.
We do fall in love because I can fall in love with who comes to me. Because I feel it's not my place to go out. See, for guys, you can go for whom you like her everywhere. But for me, it's who comes. Who comes to why, are there things I can, it's who comes, not who
Just
I
have
like.
to be like that.
Who's, man.
The society we have found ourselves
Yes.
in Africa. A lady walking up to a brother to say, I like you. Society will carry out for here.
but just gotten we are Christians and we are living under a different government. So we should use the theory of our new government that is encourage us to apply to our realities. So I think if it's acceptable, Christian, I don't know because people have asked us before. When you told them no, do you feel they were embarrassed?
That's it. It is normal for guys. It is not normal for
Oh,
ladies.
okay, embarrassment is not for guys.
You know what I mean? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think I'll be able. I don't know. Actually, I cannot keep my face well if I go and ask a guy out and then he tells me no. How will I face my? How will I even? I don't know. Come back to me.
It does not have to be. It does not have to be face to face. You can like see in face.
Even if that text, if I say no, I don't go fit face that, but everybody's like.
If I don't say that, can you share?
No, it's not something like
So, brothers, also understand the magnitude of the duty that this sisters expect.
I feel this whole thing is about because like I said before, the Bible does not have a rule pertaining who goes to meet who.
Are you sure?
Because the Bible
read
said,
the Bible.
he who finds a wife.
So that's
It's
the
not
question.
that
Are you sure?
see he.
Alright.
There's a he there.
the Bible does
The
say
The Bible also has record of women that went forward.
They did position him.
So I think
that's the green light we're talking about. Giving
well,
green light.
whether it's being giving green light or being direct, what's the motive? That's the point.
Very expressive.
That's when we are in a relationship already.
So
Not,
you understand what I'm trying to say? I don't think there is a part where the Bible says it must be the guy's duty, right? I don't think.
No, according to what they said, a man has to find. So he who finds a wife, the man has to do the finding. The ladies,
Yes, asking.
they should do the waiting for who will come and do the finding.
finding.
Okay.
Yes.
So the point I'm trying to make is he who finds a wife, when you show
Green light.
when you show interest, forget about whether it's direct or indirect, and the guy shows interest, he has found you. For me, that is what it is.
You just made it easy for him.
That is what it is. So let's not turn that particular statement. He who finds a wife. I mean, what that means is that he's supposed to be your head, right? The finding gives the guy the authority. That's what it entails. Now, if you show me interest and I
It's not being
reciprocate,
direct to
whether it's direct or indirect, the point is, I've found you. I mean, you don't. When you ask me out, you're not going to pay my bride price. I'm the one that's still going to pay your bride price, right? So I'm still the one that has found you. So I feel that's it. I know the angle guys are coming from. Sometimes it shows the person is desperate, right? But
And some people take
Advantage.
take advantage,
Yes.
and it's I don't know. It's common with guys
Yeah.
to take advantage of that
and
kind
not
of
even value
situation.
it.
Yes.
And it's because of the narrative the society has created.
For me, I'm soliciting for the on behalf of the sisters. Please, guys, Christian brothers, if a girl comes to ask you out, please don't take advantage of her if you don't like her genuinely. Just quietly and say no, decline instead of taking advantage of her. It's not fair.
Brothers, let me talk. We have something to say.
I don't have it.
Please say something. We are wrapping up. Say something.
What's the question?
There's no question now. Just say
Say your
something.
mind.
I think well, because this is better, I'm gonna again.
Brother, thank you. Please say something.
With the way Sister Vivian is soliciting on behalf of the lady, she has made it look as if it's actually proper for a Christian lady to approach the guy. So, based on the soliciting point, so I think, ladies, it's proper for you guys to approach the guy when you like him. You understand?
Don't get deceived, sisters. We do not fall for that.
It's not going to cost you anything. If the guy says no, you'd still be alive.
That's not how it feels to
You
stand
understand
without
how it feels when you have told other guys no when they came to ask you out. So please learn to ask guys
And
out too.
apart from, I think rejection is a feeling everyone has to experience. So
Okay.
there are lessons to learn from rejection. It's a past lesson. It's not for me. It's not for me.
I mean, I don't want to learn this particular one. I don't want to. But that is
So like I maintained, it's not out of place for the sister to show um, her interest towards the Christian brother. What I feel is the boldness is not there, and the boldness is not there because the fear of the feeling of being rejected and rejection, and how you can handle it. So I think if that happens to you and you have interest in a brother and you cannot summon the courage to walk up to that brother, you can confide in anybody you feel can do it for you. Maybe your pastor, your pastor's wife, an elderly person. Tell them how you feel about this particular person. I think if the person should give you should tell you what to do, should be able to say, okay, this is how you go about this. It's not out of place. It's not out of place.
Well, yeah, I feel like if as a you can't accept rejection face to face, it's when your pastor is there, you don't accept rejection.
No, the thing is right.
I'll just put up there says, if you collect yes, meet
The way you
your
say if
pastor.
you collect
If
yes.
you collect yes.
Oh,
If it's where you collect, with
still no.
and without your pastor, who your pastor wife, still no.
no, the point I'm trying to make, for instance, if Doris has interest in Tope, right?
They make top
Temi Tope,
Okay.
and she doesn't have the courage to go meet you. Say Vivian is the pastor. Before you even have the courage to go meet your pastor, you must have built this kind of relationship where you tell your pastor virtually everything.
you
She
don't know
meets.
your pastor.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. When I said meet somebody, I don't meet any random person. It's somebody that you can confide in, right? Let's say it's your pastor that you can confide in. She meets Vivian and say, "This is how I feel about this brother." It's not in Vivian's place to think about it, know the right way to go. Now, if Vivian comes to you as a brother and say, "Tope, there is a sister that feels something about you," your first question will be, "Who is she?"
For me,
That's the first question. That's the common. I don't know how to say it, but that's the question. I
That's normal.
assuming
can I
and
can I speak on my behalf?
Okay.
Not for myself. If any person comes and meet me because on behalf of the person, I'm not take that person serious. How I be, I know I won't take person serious.
So even if it's your pastor that comes to tell you.
Like person always I don't take person
no,
serious.
that's Opena. I think that's for Topena. I mean Tope. I think for majority of persons, they will listen to their pastor. It's not like you go with what your pastor has said, but you give it a consideration, right? And what it means is that it will keep the sister on the safer side. If you are going to say no, or maybe your intention is to say no but to take advantage of her because your pastor is playing the middleman, that's your intention will not come to play. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Now maybe you don't have interest in that sister but you want to use her, you want to take advantage of her. Now because your pastor is now playing the middleman, what will happen now is that you say no and you move on, right? And the sister will still have her ego intact. That's what I feel.
Can I say something?
Okay.
We are guys, oh. Let's not be lying, pastor. Pastor. If a guy wants to take advantage and he has a space to take advantage and he really wants to do it, if like carry his pastor, carry his mother, carry his sister, you do what he will do. What I'm saying is, I don't know how to say it, but the security is the security. Until your personal health, that's security. You get so in my work, in my work, my fact is my pastor is involved. We're talking about me. let me
Christian
let's say
Christian men.
Christian men, not just anybody.
Any man.
Christian men encompass a lot of men, a lot of different men. There are some that they have reached adulthood in Christianity. There are some who are still baby. There are some who are still undergoing training. So there are different stages of men in this Christian world, this Christian world I'm talking about. So what I'm saying is, as a sister, if you like someone, you like someone, I think you first you should observe the person. There's some qualities to like, you should have seen, okay, this one does, this one does, and this one does. But I don't think anybody will intentionally go and confess to someone, oh, if you take advantage of you.
No,
Yeah,
you
they
don't
don't
know
know.
because
From I'm saying from you as a
okay.
young observation and young story. So the first show or your first position or your first duty as a leader is to protect yourself. Yeah, so if I think personally I would rather I think I don't know because it's such
So see,
let's not talk let's not talk
the,
for long.
the point I'm
Go
trying
out
to
of point.
make is in the worst case scenario, right? If you can't be direct and you can't be subtle, and you really have interest in this guy, I mean, before you start even having interest with somebody, don't just say a random person. You must have built a level of relationship with that person. Maybe not, it can be the platonic she mentioned, right? Don't just see somebody, a random person you're not talking with and you're liking the person already. You are opening yourself up for the.
It is possible though.
I understand, but that is dangerous. That's the point I'm trying to make. Now, the point I'm trying to make is this. Sometimes before you summon that courage, something tells you in your heart, maybe this guy likes me, but he doesn't have the courage. You get the point. Now that is the pushing force sending you that to do that particular thing. Now, if that's the case, now you are likely going to get a yes because the person might actually have interest in you. Now, if the likelihood of you getting a yes is there, but you don't have the courage, whether it's going direct or being subtle, the pastor thing or the what's it called, confide that I mentioned, it's the third option you have. If you can't be direct, you can't be subtle, use the third one. That's how I feel about the whole thing.
Me, sef, I would advise you get to go for the third one. The third one should be the number one. Even if you don't, the emotions don't too plenty, and you can go to your pastor. Because going direct, it's too risky. It's
Mm.
too risky.
Go to your pastor, sisters, and
After praying,
yes, that's okay. Go to your pastor. So we've come to the end of this show, Christian relationship. We've talked about so many things. Please like this video, comment, and thank you guys so much for doing this with me. Till next time, I remain your host, Doris by name. Peace out.
Peace out, though.